All right, Pisces, let's get into a reading. So the first thing I started hearing was Spirit lead me where my trust is without borders. Okay, I think there could have been a moment, or here coming up, there's going to be a moment where Spirit is going to ask you to have faith. Yeah. You're needing to free yourself from something. Yeah, you need to hit. Okay, somebody could have triggered the childhood wounds inside of you or unhealed wounds inside of you. This is what I'm getting right off the bat. I feel like someone could have rejected you. I feel like there was a rejection or something that was perceived as a rejection that made you hit your knees, okay? You could feel like you see and hear this person's name everywhere. You could even feel like this person is haunting you. But I feel like this is an opportunity for you to free yourself from this person so you can bounce back like nothing you've ever witnessed. Now, again, that song was coming in and it says, Spirit lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander. So it's trusting that sometimes where we're led is not where we think we should go. We think we can't swim, and Spirit's like, baby, you don't need to swim. It's ankle deep. That's what I'm saying. And it's an energy of like, listen, have faith. Have faith that we are triggering. You know, maybe you feel like you're seeing this person everywhere. We're triggering that to come out of you. So the next time you see them, you'll be like, wait, who does that remind me of? Spirit wants you to forget this person's face. They want you to forget their name. They want you to forget that they ever really existed, to be honest with you, besides the lesson, okay? Now, Spirit's telling me that this person could even come back in the future to test your boundary. That they're going to tell you that they didn't know what you meant to them until they tried to replace you, okay? Yeah, and them having a failed relationship in the past, whether it was you or them or both, that could have been the reason this relationship failed. All right, so Spirit's asking you to free yourself. Spirit's asking you to free yourself and for you to trust them. I know it feels like you're in deep waters right now, but I promise you, you know how to swim. You do. You might not think you know how, but Spirit is like, no, baby, you know how to swim. Yeah, 8 of Cups, walking away. Walking away. Getting over something that seemed like, it's like you thought that rejection making you hit your knees, you thought you were never going to be able to get up again. Danielle, I'm never going to believe in love again. Danielle, I can't, Danielle. That's what you would have said to me. That's what you would have said to me. But what you didn't know is Spirit was helping you get up. Yes, you can and you will. Yes, you can and you will. You will not let that person win. You will not let that person make you not believe in love no more. You will not let that person make you think that you're unlovable. You also will not feed into some sort of fantasy or addiction to think that that person is someone that they're not. 9 times out of 10, people will jump ship, abandon us, or reject us before we even know who the fuck they are, because they want you to get attached to who you think that they are, not who they really are. And they know that if they would have shown you the true version of them, the version of them that's a liar, the version of them that's sneaky, the version of them that doesn't actually date people, they just like to sit on the couch with them. A lot of you got rejected by someone and you're thinking, oh my God, this person's living this fantasy life, him or her's traveling with their new boo and they're doing all of these things. Are they? Or are they going home and sitting on the couch and scrolling on that good old Facebook, YouTube, chilling beside one another? Your fantasy reality will have you thinking that you're missing out on something that ain't even a reality. And Spirit's telling you that, yeah, this rejection made you hit your knees. But the reason it made you hit your knees is for you to recognize, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I don't like the way you made me feel. I don't like the way this made me feel. I'm going to free myself. Yeah. Okay, so how is this person that rejected you feeling? How are they feeling? They're feeling discontent in their own life. So whoever rejected you is feeling discontent. They could be getting their karma. They could be going through a moment in their life where they feel like they're being dealt snakes. People who say that they're one thing, but they're actually another. Or people who, once you get close to them, their skin sheds. Have you ever dated someone And they're like the nicest person ever. They take you out to eat, they open your door, they buy you flowers. But then behind closed doors, they're letting you know, well, I hope you know I paid $60 for that meal. I hope you know I spent money I couldn't afford on those flowers. That's kind of the energy I'm getting. What everyone else sees is not who that person is behind closed doors. Whoever or whatever they're dealing with, okay? So whoever this was that rejected you and made you hit your knees, they're in a moment of their life where they're not satisfied. Now, how do they view you? So they view you as unfinished business. They view you as something where it's like, that ain't over. I'm going to talk to so-and-so again. That's how they view you. They view you as someone who's sad and disappointed. They view you as someone, okay, they feel like there are feelings and emotions that you've not expressed to them. So in this person's mind, whoever this is that rejected you, maybe they walked away from you. Maybe they told you that what you had to offer wasn't enough. Maybe this person was like, yeah, I know you want to be exclusive, but I want to keep my options open. This person thought that whatever they done that was perceived as a rejection, not only was it going to make you hit your knees, but you were going to stay down there. This person views you, in their eyes, they see you as someone who's heartbroken, you're disappointed, you don't want this to be over. Quit lying. That's how this person views you. They view you as someone who still has a lot of emotions and feelings when it comes to it, but you're having a hard time expressing it. So I would say that this person maybe doesn't view you through realistic eyes. They could view you as someone who, yeah, I know you ain't told your family and your friends that you ain't got over me yet. I know you didn't tell them that you still think of me. This person does have a very huge ego. It's like they've rejected you, yet they still think that you're waiting on them. They still think that you feel like it's unfinished business. When technically someone rejecting you closes a door. Okay, yeah, there could be regrets though. Do you know why I think this person views you that way? I think the reason they view you that way is because they have regrets and they're hoping that if they come in and offer something, you're possibly going to accept it. So where is this person at in their life right now? They could be broke financially. They could be connecting to someone or multiple people and feeling like it's not getting anywhere. They could be having a hard time paying their bills. Their bills could be behind. They could be extremely lonely right now as well. It's like this person has the urge to create, but they feel like everything that they want to create isn't working out, okay? Why are they thinking of you? Because I see that you're about to build a new you, or you have, because they're thinking about taking action towards you. I just heard, let me come save the day. Okay. This person wants to come in and give you a message of truth. I'm so fucking confused. Okay. So here's the thing. This person wants to come in and give you a message of truth. Now, if this person is able to spy on you, they could be taking things that they see as reality. Okay, you posted something yesterday that said that you'll never go through heartbreak again. I know you're talking about me. I know you're talking about me because you don't want this to be over. You could have shared something that said, reject me once, fool you, reject me twice, shame on me. I don't know. I'm just saying random stuff right now. It's like this, you've shared something, or this person has heard you say something. Maybe you have a podcast and you said something on it. Maybe you have a YouTube channel or an Instagram or a Facebook. You have said something and this person has heard it, okay? And them hearing that, what they got from that wisdom was, oh my God, you're not over me. You still want me. Oh my God, I was right. I broke your heart and you never got over it. When I rejected you, you're still questioning, why did I reject you? This person could be viewing you as someone who It's like they want to come in and save the day. That's what I'm saying. I want to come in and tell you A, B, C, or D. I want to come in and save the day. I know you're disappointed. I know you don't want this store to close. I know you're having a hard time expressing it, but I know that you want us. That's what this person's feeling and thinking. Now, again, this person could be in a current dynamic if they are. Let's say that they've recently been in a dynamic or they're currently in a dynamic. There could be something there where it's not going the way that they wanted it to. That could be a message of truth or message of bad news. Hey, this isn't what you thought it was. There could even be an energy where the person that they're investing in could want a different life. And that could be a message of truth, message of bad news. Now, again, Spirit is telling you right now that what's going to come of this is unknown. Okay? There are going to be things that are going to transpire where the future of this could change. You have free will. Right now, Spirit is saying, free yourself from this person. If we are triggering you, it's for a reason. If you wake up and you're pissed because you're thinking about so-and-so, it's for a reason. Go through those emotions. But what this person is doing in the meantime is recognizing that they're not happy where they're at, but they also feel like you're not either. They feel like you also are disappointed with what happened. They feel like you're also, it's like they feel that you're not happy with the fact that they rejected you. I know you're mad that I rejected you. I know you're really disappointed, and I know you don't want to say anything. I know. Like, that's this person's energy. They have such a big ego that they would literally, if someone went, okay, you don't want to date me, it's fine. That's a secure attachment style. You know that if someone rejects you, that's on them, not on you. But this person is like, no. Listen, if he or her cries tonight, it's because I rejected them, and they're probably not going to show you how they're truly feeling because I really feel like this bothered them, like, to their core. That's this person's energy, okay? Now, Spirit is telling you that if you allow this person to come back in, it's because you need to learn a very valuable lesson. And it could be a lesson in karma. It could be a lesson in what are you going to tolerate, what are you not? Because let's be honest, let's be real. This person rejected you, but then wants to come in and save the day. I'm so sorry I left you out in the cold. I know. Are you though? Like, that's what I'm saying. Spirit is telling you that this person has the tendency to send red flags. And that 9 times out of 10, when this person approaches you, it's because they're lonely, not because they're actually interested. They rejected you because they knew that they didn't want what you wanted, but they see you as someone who's not over it. So you're more likely to kind of let me in, right? That's this person's energy. So this person's going to come in a moment where they're feeling lonely, and they're going to see if they can have access to you. Now, Spirit is telling you that when someone rejects you, let that be the reality of the relationship. You rejected me. Previously, you told me you didn't want to be with me. That is the truth. You don't want to be with me. We're done. There is no ands if buts. There is no takesies, backsies. None of that. That's what I'm saying. And Spirit is saying, if you accept this person, if you allow this person into your life, if you go, well, I want to see where this can go, recognize that that could be you still needing to learn some sort of lesson. Okay? Is it really unfinished business? This person broke your heart. They disappointed you. They made you cry. Okay? So much so that when they view you as someone who is left out in the cold. They view you as someone who did not get what you wanted. So is that the same person that can fix it? That's the question of the hour. Now, again, this person has an extreme ego. And if they're spying on you, let's say that they don't know if you've had a boyfriend or girlfriend since you guys split up. You could have shared a song the other day talking about, I don't know, hold on, let me think of a song. You shared a song talking about a breakup. This person might think, oh, it's because you're not over us. That's what it is. When that might not be the truth. But that could then give them the urge to want to come in. Now, again, if this is someone who rejected you and chose someone else over you, or they chose to go in a different direction, I'm saying that that direction isn't going to be as beneficial as they were hoping. So if they chose another man or woman over you, it's not as fulfilling as they thought it would be. There's some growing pains. There could even be a possibility of them maybe splitting up because they're starting to see the truth of the situation. The truth is that maybe we were just attracted to one another and we really didn't have anything in common to really grow here and it be long lasting. Now, if that's the case, if this is someone who chose someone else over you, again, that could be the unfinished karma. Why are you an option? Why are you allowing someone to go taste every single ice cream and all of a sudden they decided they want mint chocolate chip and you're readily available? I don't know. Maybe I'm being a bitch, but I definitely see that this person could be feeling lonely and that could be the reason they want to come back to you. Yeah, they want a reconciliation. They could even ask for your forgiveness. They could even emotionally manipulate you and tell you that they have deep feelings for you and that they were hiding from them. I feel like this person is emotionally and mentally manipulative, is what I want to say. And you might not see that something didn't work out, so this person now wants to come back to you. Why do they want to come back to you? Because they want to see if a new beginning could be possible here. Should you trust them? I'm scared. Should you trust them? 3 of Swords. You've seen it here first, okay? Spirit is telling you, if you trust them, you're probably going to regret it. That's what Spirit's telling you. If you trust them, if you pull but this is unfinished business, Danielle, they're telling you that history will more than likely repeat itself, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you what I see. That makes sense why that song come in. Spirit, lead me where I trust without borders. Do you trust this situation? Do you trust this person? So they're going to want to come in and connect with you physically, if you know what I mean, okay? They could look you up and realize that they're more sexually attracted to you than they've ever been. That still doesn't mean that you need to give into it. Y'all know that Hawktua girl? She made this statement and it's true. What's good for the whole is not always good for the soul, okay? Just because you want to sleep with somebody doesn't mean that they're going to nurture your soul. Just because there's sexual chemistry, there's passion, there's lust, does not mean that they're going to be good for your soul. So make sure that you're seeing this relationship or this dynamic as a whole and not just one aspect. Because there's a lot of like naughtiness coming out. Like I reread our naughty messages. I want to make love to you. There's a lot of lust-based energy here, okay? And for some of you, if you decide to give into this person because of that, that's your codependency. Some of you could be trying to use sex or passion as a way for someone to see your worth. And I'm going to be honest with you, okay? It doesn't matter how good you throw it back on someone or what you do to them. If they didn't see your worth before, they ain't going to see your worth after, okay? And if that's what you feel, if you think, well, if I sleep with them and they get it right, they get it tight, if I really just give them this good stuff, they're going to love me. That's not how that works. They don't then see you as something valuable. You don't have the golden vagina or the golden penis. It's not happening, okay? So Spirit does want you to know that when this person comes towards you, it could be more like a lust, a sex pull, than, hey, I want to nurture your soul. I want to take care of you kind of energy. So keep that in mind. Again, this person could see you as someone who's really confident. And they could come to you in another moment when they're wounded. So again, this could be someone who, freshly out of a relationship, I know who I want to go hang out with. Freshly out of a marriage, I know who I want to go hang out with. They've recently went through some sort of hard season. Maybe it was a hard financial season. Maybe somebody passed, an animal, a family member. Something making them hit their knees is going to bring them to you. And you get to decide whether or not you want to nurture them, okay? Now, again, this person wants to have sex with you. I've been thinking about where we could be if things were different. If I wouldn't have rejected you. Like, this person rejected you. What the fuck? Okay, maybe they rejected you because they were frustrated and they didn't know how to be vulnerable. Maybe that's what happened here. Because I'm saying, I'm so frustrated, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to say. Being vulnerable is so hard for me. Yeah, and I'm saying pushing you away was easier. Yeah, give me just a second. Yeah, so this could be someone who pushed you away instead of being open with you, being honest and telling you a truth. They could have not wanted to let you in. I'm definitely seeing a lot of issues, okay? I'm seeing a lot of issues. This could have been someone who just wanted passion, fun, sex, things like that. I'm definitely seeing a lot of issues when it comes to them letting someone in, but I'm seeing that they're still going to maybe try to come back around. So this person, I feel like they like you, but I feel like they like what you do for them, like how you make them feel, okay? That's what I feel. I don't necessarily know if they like you as a person. So let's say that someone asked them, hey, what do you like about Pisces? If you chose Pisces, what would be your favorite qualities? Instead of them saying, okay, this person's determined, they have drive, they're ambitious, they have a big heart, they wouldn't say any of that. They would go, oh, they're a giver. A giver of what? A giver of everything. They give you a little bit of... And, you know, when I want a sandwich, they bring it. Yeah, well, and when I need someone to pay for my meal, you know, he pays for it. That's the energy I'm getting. There's not real substance here. There's not a real bond. It's like, yeah, you guys might be energetically connected, but it's because of the passion. It's because of the sex. It's not because there's an actual bond here. So I think some of you really need to be careful. Yeah, this person could even be conflicted. Conflicted if they should approach, conflicted if they would get their way, conflicted if you would forgive them and give in. It's so interesting to me that this person's rejected you, and then after they've rejected you and realized the path that they went down was a dead end, they want to turn around and go, wait, that was actually the right road. Let's go down that way. That's what I'm saying here, okay? Now, I'm saying before they approach you that they're going to be really anxious. They're going to kind of overthink. I wonder if they know that I chose so-and-so over them. Okay, maybe they don't, but what if they do? I wonder if they're going to be forgiving. I mean, I wonder, they're forgiving, but what kind of forgiving though? Like, I mean, that's going to be this person's energy. They're really going to overthink it. They're going to analyze it. I feel like this is someone who's not really good at relationships, to be honest with you. I feel like the reason that this person always has relationships that fail is because they don't really want to give. They're unavailable. They don't know how to let people in. So the passion, the spark, the fun, the chemistry, yeah, that's awesome, that's great. But when it comes to an emotional bond, they have the inability to really let someone in so that safeness can be built. And I'm seeing that here. And I'm saying that if you do let this person in, that if you trigger them, so if you say something that they don't like, or let's say that they need you to do something and you don't do it and they see that as an abandonment, if you trigger them, they are then going to run. So Spirit just wants you to know that you need to free yourself. But for some of you, you're not going to. For some of you, you want this person and it doesn't really matter about your needs, that you're going to give into it. And Spirit is telling me you're going to regret it because it's going to end up unfolding the same way that it already has. What's going to happen is everything's going to be great. You guys are going to connect. You might have some amazing sex with one another. But then you're going to notice some sort of frustration from this person. And then you're going to notice that they're going to run or they're going to get triggered and they're going to say that it's your fault. It isn't their fault that they got triggered and that they need to work on it. It's your fault that you said something. That's this person's energy, okay? Now, I want to see where you're going to go. So let's say that you go, not F you. Give me the energy around your bounce back. Because I feel like that could be the reason this person's wanting to come in. So I am saying that, you know, it's funny, this person, you would think that this rejection would make you not believe in love. You would even think that this rejection would have made you closed off, but I'm seeing that it did the complete opposite. It's like, at one point, you going through this would have made you go, I never want to love again. And you going through this made you go, no, I want to love again, but I want a love that's pure. I want a love that's selfless. I want a love that's not keeping score behind my back. I want a love that's not just based off of lust. I see you really understanding that you don't need to change how you love. You need to change who you love. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I definitely see you getting a lot of attention here coming up. I'm even seeing an energy of you going out and enjoying yourself. So if this person's able to access anything, they're showing me Pinterest. I don't know if any of you have like a big Pinterest board, but I'm seeing an energy of you going out, having fun. You could actually be overbooked. You could be meeting up with family, going on adventures. You could have things already booked, comedy shows, concerts, festivals. You could be hitting up multiple friends. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while. I'd love to hang out. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while. I'd love to hang out. I see you being extremely busy, and I'm saying that could be when this person approaches you. You're going to be extremely busy. You could be in a group of 3, so you could be going with 3 friends to a comedy show, a concert, a festival, a weekend vacation, a week vacation. I see you really pouring into people who make you feel alive and happy. Like when you come home, you're like, damn, that was great. That's what you're going to be pouring into, okay? And I'm saying that you could be getting a lot of attention. There could be a lot of people who you're catching their eye because your energy is so like magnetic right now that as soon as you walk into a room, you're going to notice like if there's 4 people in a room and you walk into the room, all 4 people are going to stare at you. They're going to look at you and go, huh. And you might be like, why the fuck is everybody staring? It's your energy right now. Your energy is very mesmerizing. As a man, you seem so put together and in charge that you're demanding attention in a way that you've never seen before or experienced. As a woman, you seem so put together and nurturing. It's like, have you ever met a celebrity? I feel like all celebrities are different. But there's those celebrities that when they come in, their energy just hits different. They ain't walking, they fucking gliding. It's just like they know how to carry their own self. They know how you don't have to come into a room and go, I'm here. Your energy will say it. That's what I'm saying with you. You're an energy shifter right now. Everything is shifting so quickly around you, and this person could be spying on you, seeing how much you've grown, seeing how you've come into yourself, seeing how you took a message of truth or message of bad news and was like, fuck it, let's get it. Yeah, message of truth, message of bad news, negative. This is about to be the reason I grow and expand in a way you'll never understand. This person could even see you as someone who's financially leveled up. They could see you as someone who's leveled up financially. They could see you as someone where the last time you dealt with them, yeah, you were wise. Now you're more wise than you've ever been. They could see you as someone who's really grown into yourself. So maybe you have found your style. Maybe before you would just wear jeans and a t-shirt. Maybe now as a man, you don't. You know what it takes for you to look put together and what look is best on you. As a woman, you could have went from wearing jeans and a t-shirt to nice suits, purses, you got your hair together. This person sees you as someone you've grown since then. You've grown since then. And not only is it nothing that you've ever witnessed, but I think that it's nothing that other people have witnessed. I think there's other people, 4 specifically, who could see how much you've grown. You've grown into yourself. You let regrets and disappointments and things that made you hit your knees, one of these being an example, grow you. You took those burdens, you took what felt so heavy and you turned it into a blessing. So again, this could be the lover who rejected you and they were like, you gonna die a lonely bitch. Okay, joke's on them. There ain't nothing lonely in your life. You hanging out with family. You gotten friends, multiple friends. You have friends for every part of your life. You got friends you kayak with. You got friends you go to concerts with. You got friends. It's like they thought that your life was going to get lonelier, sadder, but it's done the complete opposite. Everything that they were searching for, everything that they were trying to fulfill. Well, I want to feel this way. I want to feel this way. I want to get this. I want to get this. It was given to you because you didn't go chasing it. And I think that's what someone here is saying is, wow, I want to be back over there. But what Spirit is telling you is just because someone wants to be back in your environment, in your good graces, doesn't mean that they should be there. Again, this person could be an indulger, could be a good time, not a long time. They could be the kind of person where they drink a lot. They could be the kind of person where, this could be the kind of person where they'll make plans with you if there's something that they have to gain, but if they don't have anything to gain, they're too busy, they're not making plans. That's this person's energy. They're extremely selfish. And what Spirit is telling you is either when it comes to a commitment or when it comes to who you guys are as individuals, you're so different that it's going to be a battle to make this work. And that's why they said that if you decide to deal with this person again, that it's because there's lessons that you still need to learn. Because if you've learned the lesson, you know that nothing's going to change here. This person's coming in to see if they still have access to you, and you get to decide whether or not they're accessible. Do they have VIP access? Are they allowed backstage? Or are you going to go, no, sorry, your tickets are revoked? They're fake. What are you going to say to this person? So I think you're going to be tested here coming up, to be honest with you. You're going to be tested. Here we go. All right, leaving it here, guys. Have a blessed day.